I'm just glad we not playing South Dakota because
Yeah.
they're the big dogs over there in that
Mm.
that conference or whatever it
Yeah,
is.
the
They're the
FCS,
big dogs now.
the FCS level.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
one
they're the big
thing, like when I used to play, because I
Uh-huh.
played corner, one of the things that I always would
Okay.
look at is what kind of ball, like how, like on deep passes, like I would judge how I'll play the receiver based off how far they can throw the ball and if they can throw outside the numbers. So a lot of times, like your D two quarterbacks can't throw from the opposite hash outside the numbers, so that
Mm.
breaks down half the field. So what happens is, whatever way, whatever side of the ball or whatever side of the hash he's on, he's either going to go deep to that half or he's going to intermediate to the other side of the field. So that prevents you having to play off receivers. So if you have better defensive back athletes than they have receivers, that makes the game so much easier because you ain't got to worry about half the route tree.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah. Yo, JB, was that you who was saying Shiloh should be back week 2?
No, I didn't say that. I don't even. Is
No,
he really gonna be out?
that was Jerome saying he should be back week 3.
Yeah, wrong. If he's back week 3, they rushed him.
Yeah, you think I had personally originally said that I think he should sit the first 3 games and come back when we start Big 12 play.
Yeah.
But with everything that's going into the emotion side of that CSU game, if he were to come back, I think he would come back for that game. And I think that'd be a good game to come back for because he can kind of get eased in. I don't think he would have to do as much or be relied on as much. So I think we could kind of leverage that game to ease them in because I got us beating them by at least 14 to 17 points. So,
And, and,
Yeah.
but I
If
agree.
and,
If we can set him out for them full 3, I would do
yeah,
it.
and see,
What's his
yeah,
injury?
this is where because I was giving Jerome a lot of pushback on it, and about what he just said, and I sat back and I thought about it, y'all, and I'm like, you know what, Jerome is on to something, bro. Like it just was so many points that was clear. So I'm taking the bait that Jerome throwing out there, bro. Like that just sound like everything he just said just sounds like that's what's fitting the play to happen. Like
What's
everything
his
he
because
just
injury?
said.
I'm
it's
sure.
a shoulder injury.
Shoulder.
But this is my
What?
thing. If y'all rushing back, because week 3 is the Colorado State game, right?
Yeah.
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 So if they rushing back for that week 3 game right before conference play, and he go out there and boomstick one of them boys and aggravate that injury, we lost one of our probably our best safety just for a game that on paper Colorado should win easily. I don't think they need him for that game. He should be back.
Yeah. And I don't think
Um,
they need him for it either. I originally had said sit him the first 3, let him come back on conference play.
But that's why he said his emotions is
Yeah,
gonna
the
play in.
emotion side that's related to it, and the Travis, the Shiloh getting the pick 6, there's just a lot that goes into it. Shiloh gonna want to play game 1. He's gonna want to
yeah,
play.
yeah.
What
So
kind
it's
of
gonna be
shoulder
tough to
injury
keep him
was
off
it?
the
Does
field.
anybody know?
What was that?
It was like a labrum.
Yeah,
Bro,
Buffton Prime guy. He said he had this same injury twice. Um,
he said it's a labrum.
yeah,
I'm not
Is
yeah,
it
sure.
a
but
labrum
I don't
tear?
think he.
Don't quote me on that.
Wait,
Don't quote
wait.
me on
So
that.
yeah, I don't. We just speculating.
Right.
Okay, okay.
I don't. But off of speculation, hypothetically speaking, I don't think he completely tore it. I think he
Okay.
just
Hmm.
had arthroscopic surgery to clean up some stuff in the shoulder.
Some aggravation.
So
All right.
yeah,
Because if
or
it's a
maybe it
labrum
was
tear, he
partially torn.
done.
Because if you look at him, Shiloh looked 10 pounds lighter. You know what I mean? He's not really doing anything, no drills. He's not lifting no weights. He probably doing like resistance band work and everything like that there, but he probably ain't even putting on no weight because that's going to put stress on that shoulder. So he has to get conditioned. And this is why I'm saying he should be back week 4 because he has to go through conditioning and everything like that.
It's a
And
1 week difference, dog. It ain't that big of a difference, man.
Hold
And
on,
that's
but
why that's
you
why I
said
said
y'all speculating. Is there? I wonder where you can look this
yeah,
up because I
nah,
guess if
they ain't
hey,
you
hey,
know they
no, they
did.
So
keeping that
so
they
Yeah,
so
keeping
they
that
ain't putting that
JB,
information
so
out.
yeah
JB,
they keeping that
he
close
was
to chest.
he was originally it was originally pointed out when when people started to notice that he was wearing the Don Joyce strap in
Hmm.
practice. So that's where it came from. Like, bro, why is he wearing that? Like, That's where the
Hey,
speculation started to come from. Like, bro,
hey,
you only
room, hey,
wear that
room.
strap when you're hurt.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
can hear you.
Hey, can y'all hear my truck in the background?
No,
Nah.
sir.
Nah.
Okay, I've been riding for a minute because I didn't want to be too much background noise. All right. Oh, let me say this. On the initial report, they said he might be missing like 6 months.
If
That's
it's
what
a
I'm
labrum
saying.
tear, he will miss 6 months.
Did y'all see that well off video when he hit that lineman?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
I,
Justin Mayers.
I ain't seen him practice after that.
yeah.
No,
He
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 practiced
got
after
ran
that.
over by
Yeah.
Micah after that. So
That's a
After
fact.
that,
they
That's a fact.
speculating it
yeah.
might
That's a
have been that
fact.
Michael injury. But yeah, if it was a
That's a
labrum, he
fact.
wouldn't be doing what he's doing right now. Like he out
Yeah.
there at least running this stuff, so he wouldn't even be able to do that if it was a labrum for sure.
Yeah. So it must be like it must be just an AC joint cleanup or something. Because the thing about a labrum tear is, so I ain't gonna go into the details of it, but like a labrum tear
No, go
take a
ahead,
long.
rock out, bro.
Nah, because
Yeah,
Inform
yeah.
people.
so when you have a labrum, so if you know what the labrum is, you get like these little microscopic tears in this tissue that's around the shoulder capsule, that's in the shoulder capsule. And so if you tear it, if it's a complete tear, you gotta wait for that capsule to heal, then you gotta rehab it. That's at least 6 months. Like that ain't nothing you could come rush back at all. And if it just
Yeah,
happened,
No, he got the
I
surgery like
was
2 months
watching
ago
I
though.
was watching a video on it. They go in there with like scopes, and they basically use these ties to tie
yeah,
the muscle back to it. And I
yeah.
know that
Hey, what's up?
takes a
What's up? Hey,
lot of
y'all, hold
time to
on, y'all.
heal.
We got a two first tonight. We got Lamar on the stage, and we got Big Perm on the stage. Hey, welcome to the
Peace,
Big
room.
Purr.
peace to
Whoa,
y'all,
Uh,
man. Peace, peace.
Salute, salute.
peace, peace.
what your
But go ahead, JB.
what are your
Go ahead.
thoughts on? Oh,
Oh
go
yeah, I
ahead.
was saying because I rehab people with like labrum tear, partial tears, and stuff like that. So it's not a thing you can really rush back. My brother actually had a labrum tear when he played ball at Lincoln. But what happens is you're not allowed to do a lot of. You're not allowed to really do any strength training. You working on mobility. I mean, it's nothing you can do about it. So I don't. I would. It's hard for me to believe it's a labrum, or they would just be like, "Look,
Yeah.
he ain't coming back till mid-season at the earliest if he juicing or if he taking
Hey, J,
HGH."
hey, JB.
Yeah.
Peace, peace to you, bro. I agree with you, but my opinion, by him, when you seen him at when they was eating and all that, now seeing how you lifting that shoulder up slowly, you know what I'm saying? The shoulder, I think he tore his rotary cuff, bro.
If you
That's
tell,
my
oh,
opinion.
that's
That's a
even worse.
that's
Yeah,
Hey, to be for real,
yeah,
that's
that's a
worse
tough
than a
one.
labrum
Yeah,
tear.
that's
but
worse.
that's it's 6 to 8 weeks.
Then it ain't a full tear. Then
No,
Yeah.
I think he torn a little bit of his rotatory cuff because he's lifting his arm. He got mobility, but not he moving slowly with it, right? Because he don't want to, you know what I'm saying, re-injure that. No, that's just my opinion, right? Is
yeah,
They said it.
I'm gonna put a disclaimer out there. No way, shape, or form that I'm a medical. I'm just, you know what I'm saying. I don't give medical advice, all that shit, you know. But
But why? But why would
But
y'all
they
think he's not in the sling? If it was either one of those, he would
he
so
He
still
in
already
the sling.
have
he
a
already
shoulder.
so
no,
had
he already
so
had
if
it
you had
on.
what
No,
is
he
his
he
name?
already
But
had
you
his
had
still
surgery.
like
surgery.
untied. We didn't see it with it all consistently at all. Like if it was either one of those, he would still be in that sling right now.
Well, hold on,
Not necessarily.
because what
No,
happens
that's
is like
true.
newer,
It's
because new
true.
in newer medicine,
Yeah.
they
They
don't
don't
want
say
you to
no.
stay in the sling as long. Because what happens is
They
the
want you to get that
required
strength back.
stiffness. You want to get the blood circulating through those through
But
the surgery.
but we
So they
never
won't.
seen him in a sling at all. We seen it with the brace that some people wear, but we never seen him in a sling at all.
But we
No,
never seen him on video either during a period of time.
That's
right.
true.
It
So
was like
it
a
just
maybe
depends.
3 week stretch. Y'all is that enough time to be out of the sling 2 or 3 weeks?
Nah,
I think he
you being there for three. So normally they have you do it like six to, like usually like actually 8 to 12. So if you, but some people like depending on what kind of tear, how severe the tear is, or if you have how you had to repair, they'll give you 2 to 3 weeks in the sling, but they make you come out of your sling for a certain amount of time through the day, and then
Mm.
so it just depends. Like it's like since they keeping it quiet, it's hard to really say what's
So
happening.
how long was between the spring game and the like the barbecue? Like how many
Did he
weeks was
play in
that?
the spring game?
he
Yeah, he
did not.
played.
Yeah, he played in
He
the
played.
spring game.
Yeah, he was in there
Right.
shadow boxing Ryan Garcia and everything. Yeah, he played in the spring game.
I don't think
So
it's
he
see
must have
that
got the
makes me
surgery
think it's
after
not
that.
a. That makes me think it's an AC joint thing because usually those braces they wear under their pads is for AC joint issues because it'll keep popping out. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a labrum or a rotator because a rotator cuff takes I mean,
and then too, we just watched Xavier Weaver go through a whole season with a torn labrum.
Mhm.
so no, he had a so he didn't have a so when you're so you know how his stuff was popping out. So a
Yeah.
lot of times what happens is and you don't have the ability to keep the humerus in the socket. So what happens is it'll fall out and then you have to like it'll you gotta now let's reattach it for lack of a better term. You gotta put it back in there. But that means that ligaments, so that can when an AC joint happens, the ligaments in there that hold it in there are stretched out, so it just kind of pops out. There's nothing to hold it in there. That's different than when you tear it.
I think
Okay.
Prime and his crew know that Shiloh's going to be ready. He could possibly be ready by week 1, but they're going to hold him out. But I think that they know that it's not as serious as everyone thinks it is because I feel like they would report on it if it was. They
Yeah,
wanted
that's
to
a
bat
fact.
out and then come week 1, week 2, Shiloh ready to go. Then all the questions stop getting asked. So I don't think that it's as serious as a labrum or any type of major tears, honestly.
I don't think so either, because he's around too much with nothing
Shit.
going on. Like, and I think he's participating in stuff. I think he just ain't doing the stuff that puts it at risk or
Right.
aggravating. So I
So you
don't
think
think it's
it's
a
just a
complete
strain or
tear.
something? Oh, you think it's just a strain or something?
He just might have some like the AC joint. Like if it like I think some of that is just it's probably just aggravated and stretched out. So
I
I
don't
don't,
know.
I
See,
don't
That
my
think it's
that
a
brother,
complete tear. So
that boy
my
usually
was
brother
what you
arm
do
used
practicing.
to
is you do
pop
like
out. My
what's called
brother
a
arm,
slap exercise and just
arm
rehab it, keep that shit tight.
my brother had rods put in his arm, just like you said, JB. My brother was a fullback, and his arm would pop out of socket, right?
Yeah,
So he had a rod put in. He was out about 4 or 5 months
he had a rod put
with that
in.
rod. Yeah.
How long ago was this?
Oh, that was back in the day though.
Oh, okay. I
that
was like, they don't do that
was
no
in the
more.
90s. He was yeah, he was a full, he was a fullback. What
Oh,
it
okay.
was, he didn't really have no rotatory cuff. All they were gone.
Oh, see,
I
now he ain't got nothing. See, like stuff like that. That's a long term recovery. Like he ain't got nothing like that. He wouldn't be around.
I say this about Shiloh though. That boy he came back quick from that ACL, so it might just be the way his body worked. He might be one of those dudes that recover well because he tore the ACL and was back playing that next season. And ain't lose a step.
Oh, he did already tear ACL, didn't he?
Yeah,
See, that's why I
Yep.
don't think it's anything major, and that's what they ain't reporting. Because also, you don't want to put too much out there. You know what I'm saying? After you already got an ACL injury, you don't want to put something else out there.
right. It was
That's
8
why I
months,
Exactly.
think
matter
I
of
don't
fact.
think it's nothing serious though.
Yeah,
He
they
was
just
back on
Talking
the
banking
about
on
field in
like he
eight
gonna be
months.
talking
ready.
about why you saying you want to put it out there because the NFL or because
Yeah,
other college teams?
nah, NFL.
Shit, NFL gonna get all that. They gonna
Yeah,
get all
Yeah,
your
they're gonna
records.
get all that.
they
Yeah,
gonna for
Yeah,
sure get it.
they get the
yeah,
medical. They
they
do get
gonna
the medical records.
yeah,
He's
they gonna
still gonna
find out
get
what medicine
drafted.
you was taking.
Yeah, he's still gonna get
He
drafted
gonna,
because they have the best physicians in the world. So he's still gonna get drafted either
he's still
way.
gonna get drafted. His play on the field, he's still gonna get drafted, but it don't matter if he looks back
N-
week 2 or whatever, he's still gonna get drafted.
Now I do think that this injury will affect where he gets drafted at. Um,
Where you think he was going?
uh Anywhere between the fourth and sixth round, somewhere in that range. So,
Do
Pre-injury
y'all know if he
or
had surgery
knowing
or
what you
not?
so
it
if
was
it
Michael
so
Nobody
so
Michael
knows,
so on
Scott.
the
man.
high
Nobody
end
knows.
on the
Oh,
high
okay,
end
okay.
on the high end, if we were thinking he's going in the fourth round, this injury might push him to the middle of the fifth to early to mid sixth round.
What's up, Coach Kev? If Colorado ball, Shiloh ball, his draft stock, I don't think the injury because I don't think the injury is severe at all. I think it's something that's minimal and it won't really play a factor in anything. Um, but I feel like his draft stock is based on this season and how he plays this season. I think it's his ceiling is high. His it's I don't know. It's just a lot that can go into it because Shiloh can ball, man. And when he got some help, you've seen him come off the field multiple times. Say, I don't got no help out there. They got him some help this year, so I think he even gonna be able to shine even more. So I think his draft is all based on what he does on the field. And I don't think this injury is nothing serious at all, man. Or else we would have
I
heard
got
something about it.
And I think that's another reason why they went out and bought in R.J. Johnson and Savion Riley.
Did
I got a
they
question for the panel. Who the best safety in that room?
Shilo.
Shilo?
I like Cam.